listen. Hey, listen.
My bad. My bad. What's good, everybody? The most on-time man ever to ever live. I look. Today was garbage day. My bad. My bad. Jack was good. Downleamer was good. Oh, I know. I didn't remember until Starfish was like, "We got to take the garbage out, bro." Oh, garbage day for the bar too? That's got to be way worse. It's got to be significantly worse. I'd imagine that's not an easy process. Do you guys have to recycle the bottles or do you just give it back to the distributors? No, it's fine. I hope everybody's doing well. Um, I don't know if I don't. Oh no, I wouldn't have mentioned this because I wasn't streaming yesterday. Yesterday I had to change a fucking pipe on our laundry machine, which is not that difficult. But sorry, not a pipe. Not a pipe. I shouldn't say a pipe. The hose. I had to change the hose on our damn um washing machine, which was kind of wild because I've never done anything like that. Basically, we had basically we had a problem with the fucking thing that it wasn't putting water into the machine. Then I go and I open the fucking thing up to clean out the filters, right? Which was a pain in the ass on its own. Because we didn't have the right tools. So we had to go buy certain tools for it to get it open. We get it open. And at first, I open up the hot water and there's nothing wrong with the filter. And I'm like, oh, fuck, man. We're super fucked. Like, we're going to have to, like, pay a fucking plumber and do all this shit. And it's going to be a big problem. But then when we take the cold one off, it is kind of gunky and kind of dirty. So I was like, oh, okay. Like, maybe this is good. We can get this out and it'll be fine. So we cleaned out the filter, we got it back together, we turn on the water, and the water starts going into the machine. And I'm like, oh, this is fucking sick. Like, we actually were able to just like fix this ourselves. It was just a filter problem. Yeah, it was a pain in the ass to get the filter off. Yeah, it took a couple days because we had to go buy the tools and shit. But it was fine. We got it off. And then the pipe started, the hose started leaking on the other fucking end. Like the hose that I opened up on like the end going into the machine, and it started leaking from the side that it was like fucking screwed into the wall. So we had to order another fucking hose and then put it together yesterday. But thankfully it fixed it. Thankfully it was good, which is awesome. And now I feel like a real Now I feel like a real Mr. Fix-It, you know? I feel like Bob the fucking Builder. And that's the story of what I did on Wednesday. It took a few days. Hose problems are bad in any context. True. 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 Nobody wants problems with hose. You know what I mean? But yeah, that was the story of my Wednesday. I fixed the fucking laundry machine, which was a miracle, and normally I would never be able to do that. So, I felt very useful. Though, if the problem was something so simple, I would be useless. So, but I was freaking out. I was like, "We gotta get a fucking plumber, dude. Like, this is not a good idea. I can't do this." But we figured it out. But it was a goddamn pain in the ass, man. Whew. But next Tuesday, I'm actually not gonna be here because we're going to a concert. We're going to the Dropkick Murphys concert, so I won't be here on Tuesday. And then the week after, I'm not gonna be here the whole week. We're gonna be in Vegas. So kind of wild. Things kind of snuck up on us pretty quick. Aggregate plus Tempest? Then the whole week after? Yo, Winter Soldier, what's good? Your team wanted it more? I mean, yes. It was a good game. It was probably the best regular season game of the year. However, that foul call on Mikhail at the end of the first overtime was fucking dog shit. They never call that foul, and then they were like, "Oh, 0.3 seconds left on the clock." That was fucking ridiculous. Like, that game should have been over at the end of the first overtime. But it was a great game. I mean, I just thought, I was just so mad at that call. DraftKings ass game, yeah. That call was so ridiculous. Like, he barely fucking touched dude, and they're calling that a foul. I mean, like, no, don't get me wrong. Like, I get it. It was a foul, fine. But who's calling that with 0.3 seconds on the clock? Like, he was nowhere near the ball. Like, he wasn't getting there. I don't know. It was just weird. But it was honestly, like, such a good game. So good. Look who's here. What's up, buddy? Hey, see you later. I said Brunson makes a quick ass appearance and then he's gone. It's like, I'm fucking out, bro. I don't know, that shit was that was just pissing me off yesterday, like when I was watching that game, because how do they call that foul, man? Purple Starfish, what's good? Like, they let these guys, they let a billion fouls go in that game on, like, on a lot of players, and then they called that, well, 0.3 seconds. Like, I've never been so astounded in my life. Watch Joe versus I would watch that with her, but she don't want to watch anything with me. She doesn't like me like that anymore. All right, let's take the extra HP. Remove another card.
Listen.
Hell yeah. I think I will remove another card. You completely knocked out yesterday. Well, you would see a nice knockout in that game. Am I right? That's stupid. If you wanted her to watch, you can't say things like that. Because she won't watch if you say that. I promise. The A to the S-I-R. Hug Splatter is definitely... You might get her. You might get her. Hug Splatter is wild. I don't know that this beats Gremlin Knob. It certainly feels like it doesn't. I kind of want to take Turbo. I don't know if I need Turbo. Do I skip here? I think I might skip here. Auto Shields is good though. I need Aggregate to be better. Hug Splatter. Yes, we should watch. We should watch Hug Splatter. We're at our first weird decision because, like, I deleted almost every strike so far, so maybe I just don't need another defend yet. But maybe I do. Let's just take it. Doesn't hurt. Well, it hurts in this fight, so I lied. It definitely does hurt. I'm taking the riskiest approach to Gremlin Knob that I could possibly take. But I don't know if there's another way that I can beat him. Do you guys hear the squeak of the toy? I don't know if you guys could hear that. I can either take 24... Or I could take 27. And deal more damage, because I don't know if I will be able to. And they got him for tripping? I mean, that one, they replayed that, and they took the foul away, though. So... But I get it. Because when I first saw it, I thought it was, in my mind, it was really obvious that Brown had tripped him. But then when I saw it back on replay, I was like, oh, never mind. Like, I definitely saw it wrong. So I could see why the ref thought that. But they challenged it and reversed the call, so it didn't matter. That's a good enough reason. I don't know. They call too many like weird fouls, and then they don't call like the most obvious ones. That's what pisses me off about the NBA. It's like I don't like. It really just feels like the refs are like fucking trying to fix games or something. I think I have to do this. Yabu is double-digit points. I know. Been paying attention. I can't believe it. Yabu is like all of a sudden like fucking king shit over there. It's just Mike Brown. Just Mike Brown. I would like the refs to call was against the Blazers when the dude jumped over Jokic is basically. I don't know what you mean. I have no clue what you're talking about. Sorry, I'm very confused by that one. I would like the refs to call was against the Blazers where the dude jumped over Jokic is back, basically bear hugged him. No call. I definitely didn't see that. Fire Mike Brown? Well, this ain't the same. Take a cool-headed. Yo, Upleamer was good. Damn, man. I really don't know what to do here. I don't think I could. I think I have to go this way.
Hey, listen.
Your favorite Steelers fan? Do you have a non-favorite Steelers fan? Do you know a non-favorite Steelers fan? You have a hated Steelers fan? I should have probably not done that. I didn't think that through. Literally the rest of them. That shit kind of from ghetto to ghetto. Okay, we're gonna be down to 3 health. It's fucking nuts. I don't know how I'm gonna get through this. This is my own fault too. Okay. Steelers should get Tua or Kyler. I mean, wouldn't they be better than what they have right now? Don't they not have a quarterback now? Wasn't it Aaron Rodgers? Seek is the best card here. They are? Why? Aaron Rodgers hasn't been good in almost a decade. It's been like 6 years since he was relevant. Not another teen movie? Oh, brother. I'm gonna take the charge battery. I don't know. Toxic egg is good. Fuck, I did not, under any circumstances, want to fight here. And I have no block. That sucks. Grinding. Oh, 45 streams, Upleamer. I appreciate it. Sorry, I don't know why it doesn't pop up. Like, it's weird because the chat that I'm looking at didn't have it pop up. The other one did. My bad. Sorry. I appreciate it. 45 streams is insane. Insane. Actually fucking insane. I appreciate you. Giving you a hard time? I don't know why it doesn't pop up for me properly. So fucking, it's annoying because like I appreciate the 45 stream streak. Like I want you to know that I appreciate it. There should be a call. That's crazy. The refs are just very inconsistent. The refs are extremely inconsistent. And it's really frustrating as a fan, I'm sure as a player. Like, I just don't... It just doesn't make any sense. I know you do. Victory! What is going on? I don't know. The refs are extremely inconsistent. All I know is... trade deadline is past now, so hoping for the best for the Knicks. I really need to see them. I'm really hoping they go deep in the playoffs, and if they don't, I'm sorry, but Mike Brown has to go. Because there's no way we're going to squander the best opportunity the Knicks have had in 20-something years for a guy that just can't coach. Like, I just don't know. I mean, I think the deadline was pretty good. I actually do. Everybody's expecting like these massive changes, but I think the teams that improved significantly. I would argue they're pretty consistent calling SGA. He gets every call he asks for. Ask your hoe. I think a lot of teams improved. I think you're tripping. I think a lot of teams improved. I'm actually worried about it. The Knicks improved. The Avs improved. The fucking Jazz improved. I would have to look at everything, but there was at least like 7 or 8 teams that improved. You refuse to acknowledge Harden as an improvement. I am the OG Harden hater, but the fact of the matter is he's better. He's a much better player than Darius Garland. And not only that, he really fits in well in Cleveland. Like, he's a great addition to that squad. That is a scary ass fucking team. The Wizards also improved, yeah. Improved into being a contender this year, so they weren't exciting. Dun, dun. I mean, the Jazz are bad. They're 16-32. So yeah, they're not going anywhere. But I think the Wizards were doing well. Like, relatively. They're not going to be... No, the Wizards suck too. 14-36. But I don't know. The Wizards improving. I like to see teams like the Wizards and the Jazz improve. The Hornets improve. Don't know why Pacers got a center in sex specimens. I don't know what the Pacers were doing either. They set themselves up for good off seasons though. They did. But that's still an improvement. Like to me, that's still a significant improvement. To me, it's an improvement if a bad team ships out an asset for a better asset, for like a future asset or whatever. That's an improvement to me. But in terms of actual contenders, there were still some significant things. I would have to see a list of all the NBA trade deadline things, because there's also some weird ones like the Pacers. Like I don't know what the fuck they were doing. I was expecting the fucking Pacers to do something good, and they didn't. The Mavs got worse, kind of. The Mavs are hopeless. I can't talk about the Mavs. They're just so bad. A really good return for AD. I'm looking at it right now. Chris Middleton, Tyus Jones, Marvin Bagley III. I mean, let's give him another shot. But yeah, 2 first rounders, 3 second round picks. That is pretty damn good. Big picture still burns. Yeah. Still bums. Yeah. But I mean, they made the best out of the situation. It is kind of wild that Washington basically got every Maverick though. If you look at it without context, oof, yeah. Agreed. Oh, Golden State improved. Golden State improved big time. They got Porzingis. That's a huge upgrade. It's not the upgrade they wanted, but that's a big upgrade for them over Kuminga, who couldn't get any playing time, and Buddy Hield, who's washed. I mean, maybe not washed, but Porzingis is going to contribute more to that team. Even though I was giving you shit about it, I forgot about it too. But that was a big one. No, Indiana did get better. Zubac is great. That is a good ass pickup for them. It might not improve them that much this year, but it's gonna help them for next year. I mean, it's gonna improve them this year, obviously too. But I was surprised they traded Mathurin though. That was surprising. How'd they get him for a package headlined by I mean, I don't think Mathurin was good last year, wasn't he? He's averaging 18 points a game and 5 rebounds and 2 assists. Like, he's not bad at all. You're crazy. But also, they traded 3 picks, so he wasn't really the headliner. They traded 3 picks. They traded 2 first rounders for him. Vucevic went to Boston. That's an improvement for Anthony Simons. That's a big improvement for them. I don't know. A lot of teams got better. There was just no big flashy moves outside of the Harden one. But a lot of teams got way better. Charlotte got better. Picks are low-key bench players. I mean, it's not true. Not necessarily true. It depends. Also, Minnesota improved. They got I never remember how to pronounce this dude's name. Ao Dosunmu or whatever. Dosunmu. Whatever the fuck his name is. That kid is good. That kid is really good. That's why I wanted the Knicks to go after. The Raptors got Chris Paul. I was kind of hoping the Nuggets would get rid of Watson because we're not going to be able to afford him in the offseason. Yeah, but you guys are contenders, so even if he ends up going away, they're waving Chris Paul. I know, I was joking. It's fucking, that's so funny. But if you guys are contenders, I wouldn't get rid of a good player. And you guys are contenders. The Nuggets are legit contenders. CP3 to New York when? I don't think so. I don't think that's going to happen now. I was hoping for that. But they got Alvarado. Alvarado's nice. Alvarado's fucking nice. And he's a Brooklyn kid that went to high school in Queens. He's built for New York. Utah got Lonzo, which I think is it's fine. They have an open roster spot. A lot of people are gonna have open roster spots right now. It's time to sign people to the minimum. The Cavs got Harden and for Garland, which we already talked about. Amazing trade. The Thunder got Jared McCain, which I think is devastating to the league. I think that's bad. I think that's super fucking bad. Jesus of T, what's good? I don't know if I said that. I know I responded to what you said, but the Thunder getting Jared McCain is bad for the league. Okay, the Thunder don't scare you. Respectfully, I know the Spurs have done really, really well against them and during the regular season. It feels like one of those times where it's setting it up for the Thunder to destroy the Spurs in the playoffs. And I hope that doesn't happen because I don't want the Thunder to win or anything like that. But it honestly feels like that. Like I wouldn't take it for granted. Jared McCain going to the Thunder is a big thing. You underestimate how much Wemby hates Chet. You underestimate how much the refs love OKC. And you also underestimate how much impact one player can have in that situation. And I hope you're right. I hope the Spurs fucking crush them. But it genuinely feels like I see so many Spurs fans online and like online talking about how they fucking beat the Thunder every time and like the Thunder are not going to be a problem and all this shit. And all I'm thinking is like, it feels like the fucking Thunder are going to sweep and they're not going to sweep them, but they're going to fucking murder the Spurs when it comes down to the real deal, like fucking playoffs. And I hope that's wrong. I hope that the Thunder, I hope the Spurs really have their number, but everything changes in the playoffs. And Jared McCain going to the Thunder is going to be a big difference maker. People are fucking sleeping on that deal because, again, Jared McCain, not a huge name, but he's really fucking good. Stretch the defense in ways that other teams don't have the ball handlers to do. That's fine, but people make adjustments to that in the playoffs. Good coaches make adjustments to that in the playoffs. If you were talking about the way you handled the Knicks and it's Mike Brown, you'd feel pretty safe. But OKC has proven that their coaches are willing to adapt constantly. Spurs versus Knicks finals? I don't know if you want that. I'm not sure that's the best matchup for you. I didn't mind it last year. You're talking about 26 years ago, dude. The Hornets got Tyus Jones. Oh, another big trade was Jaren Jackson Jr. going to Utah. That was a huge fucking trade that got kind of slept on. The problem is a lot of these trades kind of got fucking like glossed over because of the Giannis shit. Which is why the Giannis shit was pissing me off so much because there were really good trades made. Memphis got Kyle Anderson again. Right? Kyle Anderson used to be on the Grizzlies, no? And Georges Niang. Like that was a nice trade for both teams. It got the Grizzlies some future stuff, and I'll never slander Kyle Anderson. Um, this was a weird one. Kevin Herter, Dario Saric, and a first from Mike Conley and Jaden Ivey. I'm really, really confused why the Pistons did that. But maybe they know something that I don't, and this is going to improve the team. They did get a first rounder as well, but I thought that was a really, really weird trade, because I'm pretty sure the Pistons are the 1 seed in the East, right? So that's kind of awkward. I didn't really get that. And of course, Washington got Trae Young, which was dope. I don't know. I think this is I thought this was a great deadline. I thought it was a very, very solid deadline. Just no big names moved except for Harden. And I think that's okay. But I wouldn't sleep on the fact that like not a lot of teams improved. I wouldn't say that. There's a lot of improvement there. For a lot of teams. For quite a few contenders, and those little moves are the ones that make the world of difference, unfortunately, in this day and age, over the big splashy moves like fucking Giannis. They're dedicated to keeping Giannis there forever. They've always been dedicated to that. All the Giannis talk was silly. Yeah, I think it's fucking stupid. It pisses me off because this time I was like, whoa, it sounds like it's really happening. I just think Shams is just trying to like stir up fucking clicks and shit. Like, that's all I think at this point. How many times is this man? Nobody's talking about Giannis moving. Giannis isn't talking about it. The Bucks aren't talking about it. But Shams is talking about it. Always. I definitely need to get rid of Doc. Shams is always fucking talking about it. Oh, no. This is the year that he's really getting moved, guys. Like, it's just like enough is enough at this point. I'm fucking bored with it. Giannis has wanted to be a Knick for, bitch, I'm me. Giannis has wanted to be a Knick, according to Shams, for about a decade, so. I don't think any of them got very far. They definitely made offers for sure. I gotta do this. Cheech and Chong. They definitely made offers, but Giannis is not demanding to leave. So if he's not demanding to leave, then why even bother listening to offers if you're the fucking the Bucks? I almost said the Wolves. I think it's fuck all of them. I'm tired of all the fucking bullshit. I'm tired of Shams always reporting that Giannis, he's always the first. If you go back and look, he's always the first one that says Giannis wants to leave. Giannis wants out. Meanwhile, Giannis never says anything publicly. He's never said a bad word about Milwaukee publicly. He's always the first one that brings it up. This is why Woj was the man. Yeah. Like, I don't know. Shams is like, Shams is what, he's Woj, but he's got ESPN like fucking injected into his veins. So he does do a lot of the clickbaity bullshit, which is annoying. I'm gonna rest. I don't really want to, but I want to take on this elite. Centennial puzzle's sick. Watch, I'm gonna get a full heal here. Watch, ready? Close. Not really. I don't know. I'm just a hater today because, like, it was just the Giannis shit was annoying. I didn't care if he didn't go to the Knicks. I didn't care about that. But for all the talk about how he's going to be traded, for him to not go anywhere, and for it to sound like the Bucks were never really going to trade him in the first place, it's like, why did we hear about this for like fucking for 2 months? If Giannis is so desperate to leave, he would have left. I don't know. Just annoying. Letter opener's good. Do I need another attack? I really don't like these. I don't like sweeping being here. Just gonna skip. I don't know. Reinforced body is kind of nice. I'll skip. Upgrade. Bullheaded. Could have rested there, to be honest. It's just, I don't know. You're gonna trade Giannis, fucking trade him. All the clickbaity shit in there, it's just frustrating. Okay, well, this is very unfortunate. What an extremely unfortunate draw. Do I just die here? Is this just over? Okay, it's not over. It's like I have no frost. I have no frost orbs. I feel I feel like we're in danger. Like very much so in danger. It calls to me? How much is it? I don't even like resting here. How else do I survive? 60? That's not bad. Are you gonna buy MLB The Show? Did anybody see the feature? What's it called? The feature premiere or whatever? Today? For MLB? Should actually look good. With the baseball season starting? I was very like unsure I cared about the game this year, and then I saw the feature premiere and I was like, okay, I'm in. You got me. I'm down. You're gonna be at spring training? What do you mean? Because I hope that you're gonna be at spring training to become in Clearwater. So you're gonna actually be a major leaguer. That's what I'm gonna assume. Don't correct me. Just let it be, man. I believe in you. You can make it. You can make it. You're right. I knew it. I'm gonna be like, yes. That guy, he spends time in my stream. Jesus T. Christ. The T stands for Tiberius, like Jim Kirk. You're right. Okay. Dex potion. Why are you repping the Longhorns? Stop. How dare you? This is my fancy Longhorn colored Knicks hat, bro. Big Vince Young guy? I actually did like Vince Young. Are you gonna tell me he's a terrible person? Because every time I say I like somebody from like the old days, you tell me that he did some horrible thing. That's what I expect at this point. I think I come back the day after early access starts. That definitely sucks, but you'll still be able to play the game. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Good excuse not to buy early access? True. I'm going to do my best because it depends on when the game comes out and if Slay the Spire 2 comes out the same week, or even how deep into like making Slay the Spire content I'm doing. I don't want to not Vince's fault. Fuck MLB, I forgot about STS2. Yeah, it's coming out the same exact month. I don't know when either game is coming out. I know MLB, they announced it. I just don't remember what day it is. And they didn't announce Slay the Spire yet. But it's going to be hard for me to care about early access for MLB, even though I will buy it and I will have it. It'll get delayed again. If it does, I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know what I'm going to do, man. It's really hard to make. Yeah. I don't think it's going to get delayed, though, because I think they would have announced that already. Though I did also think they would have announced the exact date that it's coming out already. So they didn't do that. But they would have, I believe they would have I'd rather play the ET game on Atari. Well, it's definitely a little more lore related, STS2. There's going to be a little more story to it, so you fucking story nerds might like that. It's going to be similar, but it is going to be different. Buster's Revenge is crazy. Also, the ET game on Atari, also crazy. Superman 64. I never had that, but I always wanted to play it. Ah, maybe I did have that actually. Take a reboot. Not really feel good about it, but I'll take it. You should stream Superman 64. You know what's crazy? I played Twisted Metal a couple, like 2 months ago or whatever, 3 months ago. I played Twisted Metal because I was like, oh man, I want to play this. Like, I've been watching the show, it's fun. I was like, I used to love this game. Go check it out. And holy shit, it was unplayable. Like, it was genuinely unplayable. Like, the games have to literally be 2D. Like, I think that Super Nintendo graphics were fucking better than the PlayStation graphics. Like, obviously, maybe not better graphically, but in terms of gameplay, in terms of seeing anything, I can't believe how much I thought PlayStation graphics were so good back then. I know, I know that's stupid to say because it's like a different age and whatever, but I just think it's wild. Like, go back and play something like that. Yeah, but that's 2D. I mean, like the 3D games. Like 2D games. 2D games don't have those problems. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Twisted Metal was so fucking bad. I imagine Superman 64 is also that fucking bad. Then again, people play Mario 64 all the time, so maybe it was just Twisted Metal itself that sucked. Propped up by like 5 games. Yeah, the 64 graphics are very bad. Because, like, we went and played that shit too. Like, she still has a Nintendo 64, so like every couple years we end up playing it together. And it's just like, it's not pretty. It's not pretty. I kind of want the Astrolabe, but I don't know. I don't know if I could really take on elites right now. I'm not really... The deck isn't really built well, so... Let's take Astrolabe. Bicog, Chill, and Steam Barrier, those are huge. Those are huge. Anything that, like, tried to be 3D back then was fucking bad, man. Like, PlayStation, Nintendo 64. I don't know, like, the fucking Nintendo DS. Like, I don't know. I don't know. Was the PlayStation 2, were the graphics that bad too? I don't know if they were. I'm gonna side. PS2 is the GOAT console. Is that the general consensus? Fuck me, bro. It had the most consoles sold. You're saying the Nintendo Wii outsold the PlayStation 2? That's true. Recursion wins. I don't know how I didn't see that. I should have used the artifact potion then. Get it poppin'. What's interesting is I think I'll take another cool-headed. Yes, I am. Now I'm looking at PS2 games and getting nostalgic. Like what? I don't really remember what came out for what consoles. West Side. That was perfect. Okay. That Astrolabe improved the deck tremendously. Like, legit made a huge difference. Just one chill, one steam barrier is huge, and obviously bias cognition is insane. God of War 1 and 2 came out on PlayStation 2. I thought that came out, I thought that was PlayStation 3. Metal Gear Solid. Resident Evil 4. AKA the best Resident Evil. Okami. Okami. Is that the like 2D Japanese type of game? It's not a Metroidvania, right? But it's like similar kinda. Wolf Zelda. I never got a chance to play that. I think we had a PlayStation 2 though. I don't think I need a Molten Egg because how many attacks are we really going to be adding to this deck? We're more in the business of trying to create orb stuff. Let's remove the decay. Take the Frozen Eye, take the Cool-Headed. Move forward with our lives. Well, this fucking sucks. I think I'm gonna use the energy potion here. I think I'd prefer to do this because this is gonna deal extra damage because of letter opener. an extra block, which we need. My buzz getting strong and they mad I'm on. Okay, this is not great necessarily. We did not quite kill him. Okay, it's fine. Infrared beam and a scope for distance. I think we take a capacitor here. I think I feel good about that. Blood vial is fine. I'm not hyped about it, but it's fine. I would like to upgrade recursion. Make it a 0 cost. That would be really good. And now we face Book of Stabbing. And I have a skill potion, so I should be able to get through this. It'll be fine. Oh, do I use the bicog already? It feels really early for that. But I also am going to struggle in this fight without it. Oh, perfect. Artifact potion. Boom, done. Awesome. Awesome. That's what I was saving it for. A fight like this. I could really use a glacier. That would be great. We spotted our victim. Okay. Oh, fuck. I thought that was perfect block. What the hell? Okay, so this is 24. Wait, am I dumb? Does this just kill? No, it doesn't. But maybe I could have. Maybe I could have had I paid attention. This would be 11 plus 16 plus 7. We'd be taking 2. I guess that's not so bad. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, that wasn't too bad. We got through it. That was nice. Another bicog? Wow. Another bias cognition is sick, but can I really afford to lose 2 focus per turn? We're gonna take it. Shit. Oh, this is wild. I only have 3 attacks and only 1 strike. So this has a good chance to upgrade Ball Lightning and that other thing. Ugh. Could hit the strike. Roger Craig? Like the old Colts guy? He wasn't in the Hall of Fame? Wait, no. Is that the Cowboys guy? Am I getting Roger Craig mixed up with somebody else? Oh, the Niners halfback during the Montana years. Who the hell was I thinking of? Oh, oh my God. What a blessing or maybe a curse. Oh, Roger Staubach. Yeah, that's that's really funny. Oh? Well, I guess that was pretty easy first turn. Red Mask? I don't know if I need Doom and Gloom right now. Am I going to regret that? Roger Staubach, that's wild. It is a small number. That is a really small number. I thought the number was 6. I thought they had to do at least 6. Crazy. Breeze, Fitzgerald, Vinatieri, Keegley. DMX's whats are so funny. He just said it. He says them with all of his heart. He truly means it. He really wants you to tell him what. I think it's probably best to not take anything here. That's fine. What? I can never be as passionate about what as about anything as he is about screaming what. Stone Cold Steve Austin? I'm more of a Lil Jon guy. I could do the Lil Jon with that much passion, but outside of that, not much. I think we regen pot here. No, I think we wait. Okay, not full block, but pretty good, all things considered. It's crazy I'm doing this. No Glacier. No Glacier at all. I don't know how we're doing this without that. I guess a lot of cool-headeds. How that works. Do this. Well, that was fucking trash. That was a trash result of that. Don't love that. Oh shit, I thought I had enough energy to play this as well. Oh, didn't matter, we killed him. I did that on purpose. Sold his snow powers and samurai armor to Kazuhayashi. Bro, I don't know how WCW fumbled the bag so bad that they couldn't get Glacier over. Come on, man. I really don't understand that. Like, imagine a Sub-Zero character coming out in, like, 1994 or 5 or whatever the fuck that was, and you're not able to get him over. Mind-blowing. Everybody always makes fun of Glacier and says it's, like, a dumb idea, but I thought it was an awesome idea. Who looked and moved like a high school gym teacher? Yeah, well, how do you fumble that bad? Pick someone better, bro. Instead of giving him Mortis? Oh my god. Canyon as Glacier would have been sick. That would have been dope. I think I'm going to skip again. Okay, no electrodynamics is concerning. Let's check the skill potion. Skim is good. Okay. Not what we wanted necessarily, but it's okay. I think I used the bicog already. I might regret this. Old man Stafford did it. Did what? Retired? Did he actually retire? Oh, he won. Oh, let's go, dude. That's crazy. That's wild. Always knew we'd make it. Made it to the top. Come on, bro. I guess I really didn't need electrodynamics for this fight, maybe. A little. Getting scary here. You couldn't kill one guy with that? Let's fucking go. Strawberry. Nice. Glacier. Holy. Dude. The fact that it was that close is wild. Stafford was better at nearly everything compared to May. Yeah, but it's the May is the hot young quarterback on the Patriots, bro. Don't you understand? We're easily transforming 2 cards here. The problem is, do we do a strike? We did get this strike upgraded. We could just do 2 defense. I'm okay with that. Hyper beam. Ooh. And doom and gloom. I mean, I love me a good doom and gloom. Hyper beam is fine, but I feel like I'm gonna use it at an inopportune moment and fuck myself. Then get more and try again, little bro. So mean. I guess we're taking some damage here. I think I'm going to take the regen pod here, because this is going to be a long fight. Actually, this might not be a long fight. Guys. This is from the States, we have to like him. Is that why? Or is it because he's the white guy on the Patriots? Because he's the new white quarterback on the Patriots. That's crazy. Okay, maybe this is not going to be a quick fight. I mean, maybe this is not going to be a long fight. Unit. Witness and win. Whew. I guess the regen pot there was probably useless, because the next fight I'm gonna need, I don't know, whatever. Skip this. I could have taken a plasma there, actually. Now I'll really miss him. When's the last time you guys heard this? Defensive player of the year was unanimous. Love that. Let me aim with this 9. I think a capacitor is good here. Yeah, let's do the capacitor. Okay, this sucks. I need to draw my good cards here. They're going to take both bicogs, watch. Ooh, there's one. That's good. I don't want to reboot then, because rebooting is going to put that shit back in the deck. Reboot bicog. They're going to take Hyper Beam and bicog, and that's fucking fine. I don't have a potion here, so I'm scared. I'm very scared. There goes Hyper Beam. There goes the other bicog, and that's okay. We can live with it. We can live with it. Capacitor's good. We're good here. Don't need to burn the steam barrier, make it worse. Things are getting scary. What is it? Win? Okay, we're taking a less hefty amount of damage, actually, now. So that's nice. We get back the Hyper Beam and the Bicog. That's good. We're down to 46 health. The next turn is the scary turn. Drawing Bicog here, not fucking pleasant. Not what I was looking for. We're trying to put all the frost here. Reboot here. Alright, fuck it. We're gonna play the Bicog. It doesn't make sense to hold it. Because the next attack is going to be scary as hell. There it is, 58. Okay, we play the Glacier. That's good. Look at that. Almost full block. Not quite there, but damn close. Damn close. Gotta move that Dark Orb over somehow. We go Bicog again. We go Cool-Headed, Cool-Headed. Zap. We're good here. Oh no, Hickey. What? You spoke something into existence. What? Yeah, that was a big recursion. Giants bringing in Greg Roman. Bro, you keep saying that, and I don't know. I don't even know who that is. So I don't really care. You guys keep talking about it, and I literally don't know shit about him. The Chargers offensive coordinator, why is it bad? Again, I maintain that it can't be as bad as what the Giants have had. Do I oh wait, 13. Okay, we're good. People think he's always been mediocre. Who's Nagy? Do we have him too? Is that also our guy? That's also the offensive coordinator. I mean, like, they literally can't possibly be worse than what I've had for like almost a decade. So I don't know. You guys always say that certain things are bad, like Harbaugh, for example, and I think that he's just better than what we've had. So they're worse at offense than Dabble. That's hard to believe. I mean, he wasn't. He's a good offensive coordinator, Dabble, isn't he? Or am I thinking of the defense? Now I can't remember. I'm going to take Seek. Yes, I agree that you have the most experience watching him, but you're also biased. Because you wanted him gone. And, like, it's understandable. And I get it. But he's still better than Dobble has ever been. You know what I mean? Like, you don't understand the desperate... Biased because he's subpar. Biased because you hate him. Like, here's the thing. When the Knicks got Tibbs, I was thinking the same exact thing that you were. And then Tibbs took us out of the basement. We didn't win a title with Tibbs. But at least we didn't fucking suck anymore. You know what I mean? Like, at least we weren't the dog shit of the dog shit. And I'm just hoping that the Giants can be taken out of the basement. I'm not expecting to win a fucking Super Bowl. I'm expecting to just not be the worst team in the league year in and year out for like another decade. It's hard not to take Pyramid right here. He's just a cheerleader who loves God. Okay, I have 300 gold. Oh, I have to go to this Burning Elite. Shit, I thought I already had that. Okay. You can still go to this shop. What in the fuck is this song? Amelia isn't as cool as Jen Foley. I bet it's the same exact fucking person. I bet. I bet just Jen Foley got fucking banned from Discord. Because, like, that person came out of nowhere. Ooh, maybe I shouldn't have done that. I'm gonna ask? Sure. I don't care. If they leave, I don't give a fuck. If you also want to advertise in my Discord, join the Discord. Advertise your AI art. By all means, we have a self-promo section. Do it. Have fun. Go crazy. I think I'm going to remove a defend. And actually take Warpaint. Because, like, if I remove a defend, Warpaint doesn't hit really a bad card. And that's potentially huge. There is a defend that it'll probably hit, and I'll be upset, but... Cool-headed and dual cast works. For when you stream when I'm in Vegas. Are you really gonna stream? Stream Slay the Spire, bro. Sick. I mean, that sounds hot. We're rolling. Okay, turbo is good. We definitely need energy. Turbo's good. Who's going to be complaining, though? You really think people are going to complain? That's pretty funny if they do. Girl Lemur would? That's really funny. What? With Joe? Let's go. He's the main villain? We used the hyper beam. Look at that. Totally unnecessary. I think I will skip that. Okay, I really don't want to fuck this up. I feel like I need to map my path out in blue, because if I fucking miss the Burning Elite, I'm gonna be pissed. What? What? Okay, give me electrodynamics. Let me end this. I don't know how the fuck we can beat the heart. I don't know if we can beat the heart. I guess that's probably the issue. I do too. I agree with you. It's sometimes hard to watch, to listen to his songs at this point, because the most popular ones are all kind of like that. Well, generally speaking, maybe not all of them, but fuck you, pay me. Get rid of the smoke bomb. Skip all that. Oh, wait. You know what? Let me recall now before I forget. We have full health going into the Nemesis fight. The scary fight. Okay, not super pleased with how that went. Oh, I forgot I have fucking Runic Pyramid. We're fine. You saw Joe doing Jay-Z karaoke? That's pretty funny. What song was he doing? Wale Mania? What? Maybe I could have used one bicog here, actually. Instead of taking the damage. Speaking of... Okay. I know I'm only drawing 2 cards here, but it's fine. Public service announcement? Classic. You should be able to win this now. I think. Could be wrong. He has a massive WrestleMania after party every year? Really? Turbo's good. We can't kill him though. Sucks. Oh wait. Just kidding. We got him there. That strike did do it. Self-repair is unnecessary. I almost think Blessings of the Forge is unnecessary. Grab the fire pot. We've upgraded so many cards. It's gonna be hard to really utilize that. I don't know, maybe it's fine. We'll keep it. Don the Red Mask. There it is. That's a good one. We're about to go to a shop too. Anchor would have been amazing. That's very sad to have to pass on that. In the building. 1,000 trillion. Building. Okay, this is a turn for setting up for the next. The next chance we get here. A is about attack 8. Shit in here and okay, I didn't need to use Steam Barrier. I guess I miscalculated there. Just can't wear skinny jeans because my nons don't fit. Stupid. That's not even the dumbest part about that. That shit happened 3 years ago. From 3 years ago, yeah. Fucking crazy. Hold up. Hyper beam again. Wow. I will take a defrag. Imagine caring about weed in 2026. Imagine caring about weed from years ago in 2026. It makes no fucking sense. I know it says because we're the only thing to talk about. Electrodynamics or another cool-headed upgrade. It's close for me. I'm gonna go cool-headed. Just keep drawing. Just keep drawing. The only thing is, once I get into like a really, really long fight, medkit, I was just about to say medkit would be amazing. Trinity Rodman? I don't even know who that is. Is that Dennis Rodman's kid? It is? What a guess. A super genius. Medkit helps this deck a lot. Happy Flower probably helps a lot too. Though Turbo itself could just be good. NWSL? What's NWSL? I feel like I should know what that is. Is that the baseball league? National Women's Soccer League. Okay. Wow, she plays soccer? Crazy. She's really good, really? So I could take a Happy Flower. I could remove a card. I could remove a card and add a turbo, which maybe is the best play. You don't want to hear about not WNBA salaries not being able to be high? Yeah. Schooling young women athletes, crazy. That's fucking wild. What a wild thing to say. If I have to face Awakened one on the second boss, I can survive without playing most of my powers, maybe. Like, I could play Electrodynamics and Defrag. I could even maybe get away with not playing Electrodynamics. I could play Capacitor and Defrag. Oh, she's playing in America? I genuinely just assumed that it was overseas because it's soccer. Her resume at 23 is wild. Why doesn't she go overseas? She's crazy good. Let's take Turbo and remove the defend. I think I like that better than taking Happy Flower. Could be wrong. She's getting 2 mil here. Well, I mean, I would just assume that she would get more overseas, right? I'm definitely going to need to use a potion here. In this fight. I think I'm going to chill here and reboot. There we go. This is what we needed. In the good old US of A. Sick, man. Okay, you should all be dead. Thank you. What do we want to seek out? What do we need? Another Bicog? Alexia Putelis? Who's that? Some woman soccer player who isn't Rodman's kid. Okay, fair. It's fair. The life of a go get up, go get up, go get up. Let me fucking cook, bro. Look at this shit. Wow. The Reptomancer fight. Easy peasy. Easy. Fucking Burning Elite Reptomancer. I don't even know who I am anymore. Static Discharge? Rodman had like nothing to do with her though, unsurprisingly. Yeah. Wait, okay, I have a couple questions. First of all, why did you send me that that's Joe thing? And also, that is amazing. That's my other question. That is amazing. Because Joe's in the Yakuza game? Okay, okay. I forgot you said that. And him dancing is just good? Dude, that shit is so funny. I love when he does that. I love when he just walks out of the way. Oh, brother! Do I take a static discharge? I'm not really taking any damage at the moment, but like in the hard fight, I probably will. Joe's my all-time favorite. He's definitely up there for me. I would say definitely top 3. I'd have to. When I think of wrestling, I think of him and Bryan Danielson. Those are the first 2 that come to my mind. When I think of like best ever. Some non-WWE wrestling, right? The life of a go-getter, go-getter, go-getter. I think I'm gonna skip. I might regret not having taken the static discharge though. It's something that I'm acutely aware of at this moment in my brain. Maybe I will regret that decision. Wait. There was a Game of Thrones video game? Are you serious? Oh, Telltale. Oh, that's why I never heard of it. The Telltale games are cool. Okay, we're definitely doing this. And then we're definitely doing this, and then we're definitely rebooting. Playing another BICOG, doing this. Dual casting? Worth it. Dude, the Spire growth? Getting fucking clapped this quickly? Like, this deck is way better than I initially gave it credit for. Well, I think the Astrolabe really made a huge difference. I think that was a massive difference. Like, switching out 3 strikes to get Steam Barrier, BICOG, and Chill really helped me. A Transformers TV show? I mean, I love the guy. I love the guy. What can I say? Like, he's awesome. Did he ever win the WWE title? Fuck about my double pounds. No, because events? Yeah, I mean, it's garbage. I'm surprised when they gave it to AJ Styles. I think I'm going to take the Ancient Potion for the heart fight instead of Blessings of the Forge. I think it's going to be useful. More useful. Get some good moments, though. I believe it. All right, let's finally upgrade Seek. Took a while. We got there. This is rough. It's a rough first draw. I don't think I needed the Dex Potion, to be honest. Because you were cheering for Joe? Yeah, well, that kid's stupid. We're being honest. Okay, GG's to the Dono and Deca fight. There's fucking no way they can win here. I don't think. Let me not let me not be arrogant here. But it doesn't look good for them. I can assure you of that. What a bad draw, bro. What is that all about? Ultimately, it doesn't matter, I guess. Wait, did Fab just diss Plaxico Burris? Did I hear that right? I'm just over here minding my own business and I'm hearing Plaxaho? Excuse me? Remember when I said this? He called Plaxico Cheddar Bob. Insane. Remember when I said this was over and now I can't fucking... Because I don't have enough lightning. And now life is concerning because... Oh my god. Yo, I'll read that after this fight. I definitely want to read it. Maybe I really don't have enough damage. I took this for granted. I really thought this was all over. You're going to sleep? What? I'm at 11. I sent a pic from it? No. I'm going to believe the story. I haven't got a chance to read it. I'm definitely looking forward to reading it. I'm just trying to figure out how to not fuck myself because I thought this fight was over and it's definitely 100% not fucking over. And that's what I get. You'll like the pick too. Okay, it's over. goodness. Time Eater? Okay. So, like, Jeff Hardy came out with slapping hands all the way to the ring, and of course, I'm high-fiving Jeff fucking Hardy. I'm in the front row while Mark and shit, and when he went to high-five me, the barrier, like, slammed forward and almost knocked me down. Joe had jumped him from behind and had him locked up in the coquina clutch right in front of me. So I started yelling, choke the motherfucker out, Joe. I distracted him for you. I mean, that's a believable story. This fucking child behind me got so mad and his parents were laughing their ass off about it. And since that sounds like it's... Yeah, dude, I totally believe you. You're tripping. There's nothing unbelievable about that story. That's really funny. You tell a lot of other stories that are less believable, my friend. That one is definitely, you could see that happening for sure. 9:15. I'm not saying the other ones aren't true. I'm just saying. Why is this grown man in his 30s being an asshole to me? Is so funny. Oh fuck, man. The whole time the chat hasn't been on. I have to remember to do that. I had to pick a side. I would have picked Danielson, but I got you. I understand. Let's reboot it here. Oh, I forgot I had Sundial. This was sick. How do you feel about The Miz? That depends. Is this a trick question? Like, is The Miz a dog shit person? Because... No? Oh. I actually like him. He's not good at wrestling, but I like him. Like, I think he's kind of... I think he's really funny. I think he's tremendously talented. At least in terms of a microphone. Oh, I think you've shown me this picture. I think I've seen you sent that picture once. I actually think that he's great on a microphone. Like, he's really funny. And then years later, I started watching The Challenge, and he's a former Challenge contestant. I don't know if you know that. I was just being out of pocket. I mean, you got to do that. He's a heel. Who could blame you? I have to play 12 cards here. Okay. Do I go ballistic here? Like, do I go off the way I should? Because I used the bicogs way too early last time. But we've already knocked him down a lot. I'm gonna go for it. Okay, call you quick. I'll save that. I'll save that. Let's beam cell just a beam cell. Get it out of there. Hopefully we'll have enough block on the next turn. I think we will. Oh, we don't have to worry about block here. Ooh, let's do recursion. Okay. Let's use a charge battery here. Then the dual cast. Beautiful. He's not... Yeah, okay, there it is now. So how do we get the win here? Maybe we can't, actually. Maybe I fucked up. I did go too early, maybe? Okay, I'll call you a click. Okay, I probably went too early. Let's just let everything go. He's gonna gain back his health. We're gonna dual cast, which is a lot of damage. Then we go Glacier. So this is 35 blocks, so we're not gonna die. Okay, beautiful. I was a little worried about that because of the Donu and Deca fight. I did my thing a little too early and it did not work out. It definitely did not work out. And you never want to see that because it almost cost me. You also got a fist bump from Claudio and AJ Styles. That's awesome. That's actually so awesome. Okay, not the finest run, but it was a run we got through. I think we're gonna rest here. I could upgrade Glacier, but I think resting is just more valuable long term. Damn, another artifact would have been sick. I'll take the weak potion. Okay, not the greatest turn one, but it's okay. It's okay. We didn't take any damage. We're good. We can get rid of the burns. I'm not going to buy cog. Maybe? Maybe I will. Maybe I will. Am I insane? You got to be a little loud. I mean, I agree. I agree. You got to have fun, man. If I had electrodynamics... Let me think. I got to block 61 here. Do I have a shot at that? I guess I do. Oh, well, I fucked up. I meant to use the bicog, but this time I didn't, so I really fucked that up. So we're gonna take 20. We're okay with it. That's life. Now we should be good. Now we should be super good. Ready? Turbo into turbo. Electrodynamics. Oh, I should have used the bicog again. I didn't use it at the right time. Let's reboot here. Okay, not the finest set of draws, but it's still okay-ish. What's cool about playing the statuses is that it helps ink bottle out, which is dope. Let's go charge battery here so that we can make sure that we have more energy next turn. We should be just done here, though, I would think. G fucking G's. Nunchaku. Sting's retirement match blew out my voice for about a week. I forget. Who did you say he was against again? I know you told me. I just don't remember. Okay, tough start. No direct block cards. Hate that. I hate that so much. Oh, versus the Young Bucks. We're gonna seek out. We're taking a damager. We're taking 2 damager actually. Oh, that's actually good because we got to draw more, so that's fine. We go Glacier, Capacity, Zap, Chill. We took a little damage there, but okay. Nobody questioned it? That's pretty sick. So we're going to use the artifact now. And bicog. The best way to do that, I think. In this spot. Okay, we're still taking damage, but... Okay, now we get a little block. Alright, I'm not really super pleased about what just happened there, but it's fine. We have full block here, and we're not losing focus, so... we're in a very, very good position. So we're not going to use the other bicog, because that would hurt us. In terms of this. We have full block right here. We're going to get rid of the wound for sure. Medkit's saving my ass. Awesome. Go Electrodynamics. Did I play the defrag? I had to have, right? Yeah. So we have full block here. We're going to save the reboot, I guess. Like, we don't have a reason to use reboot. We're going to play Glacier first. Get rid of the Slimed. Draw. We just hold the bicog until we have a good use for it, I guess. Try and cycle through everything. Sucks that we didn't use Doom and Gloom, but it's okay. I don't need to get rid of the Steam Barrier because we're going to draw no matter what. The Dazed is gone. Steam Barrier here. Kids used to look up. What happened? We're going to go Turbo into the Reboot. Okay, perfect. Okay, that's perfect. We have full block, right? There we go. Save the Steam Barrier for the next turn. For the Beat of the Heart or whatever. Okay, this is a scary one. We just let the dual cast build, right? Because this is full block, right? That's only 60. We have full block. We're good. I mean, I said let's let the dual cast build. I meant the Darkness Orb. We're going for the bicog because I have to. It's too risky at this point. It's getting too close. I actually can't even build this. Let's just do it. Just do this. Okay. Just, we need those lightning orbs to just tick away, because otherwise we're in trouble. Recursion's good. This is good. Beam Cell's fine. Doom and Gloom, go off. And then one cool-headed is going to be important here, because the next turn's going to be a big one. The next turn's going to be a really scary turn. Well, we could do it again. Okay, deal more damage, charge battery, make sure we can draw 5 cards. The next one's going to be a lot of damage, 6 times 15, crazy. So we go Steam Barrier. Cool-headed. Dual cast. What's 6 times 15? 90? Yeah. So Glacier is good. Actually, I think we just go for it. I was going to try and save that Dark Orb, but I don't think it's worth it. I don't think it's worth it. Because we're slowly... Well, we can build up another one, I guess. And just deal more damage. Let's go one more strike. Let's burn it. Let's go one more strike because we want them under 200. We want the heart under 200 so we can do this. Charge battery. Recursion. Okay. We should win it here. Dual cast. Steam barrier again. Dual cast is huge. Glacier. GG's. The heart goes down. A nice little defect win. That was huge. That is what we needed. It's a good run. At first, I didn't think that I had a chance there. I really didn't think I had a chance there. Oh, I'm using the wrong account, but that's okay. I didn't think I had a good chance there, but that astrolabe changed everything. It changed everything. Two hours and 30 seconds. Not bad. Not bad. I like that. The Spire didn't slay you this time, but don't worry. I'm sure it will tomorrow. I'm sure it will. Yeah. The Spire is not exactly kind to me. You've never beaten the heart? So when I first was playing the game, Jack, I would never go after the heart because I was like, oh, I don't want to go for the heart. I would rather just play the game, because if you beat the game regularly, you still unlock the next ascension as long as you beat the last boss. But eventually over time, I started to play the heart like every time, and honestly, playing against the heart, even if you can't beat it, I mean, I'm not trying to assume that you don't go for it, but going against the heart, it makes me better at the game every time. When I used to, I was depriving myself when I used to not go for it, because there was a lot of time that I was not going for it. So I would definitely highly suggest you, if you're not going for the heart, go for it. You'll eventually learn to beat it. It's hard because basically what you have to do is build the deck slightly differently, because you know you're going for the heart. So you have to have a way to beat him. Oh, you do go for the heart. Okay. You basically, my suggestion, not that you're asking for any advice, but my advice is, like, try to keep the heart in mind and figure out how can you beat the heart. Like, have enough block to not get damaged by the beat of the heart. Have enough block for the big attacks, but also not be detrimental to the deck. And also have a way to deal enough damage to do, 800 damage in like 5 or 6 turns. I know it's a lot to think about. But if you like keep that in mind, you will figure it out, Oh, you are asking for advice. Okay. I didn't want to give like unsolicited advice. So basically, like, when you're talking about the heart, when you're talking about facing the heart and doing all this shit, it's almost like an entirely different game within the game. So if we just look at that run, Backseat Gamer Hickey, if we just look at that, why was I able to beat the heart? Oh, sorry. Why was I able to beat the heart? Well, I mean, I was able to beat the heart because I built up a ton of block. Oh, no. Stone Calendar is not useless. It's just that the heart's attack gets really quick. 5 or 6 is probably undercutting it. You probably have like 8 or 9 turns. I wonder how many turns did I take on the heart just then? I took 11 turns there, so I took 11 turns. 5 or 6, like the goal. 5 or 6 is so dramatic. I shouldn't have said that because it'll probably take you about 10 to 12 turns. But like, did you see how I was like, oh fuck, I got to use this extra bias cognition now because otherwise I'm not going to deal enough damage to the heart because it catches up to you really quick. There's a point in time in the heart fight that no matter how much block you build up, you basically automatically die. I forget the exact numbers of how much damage the heart does, but you can only have 999 block. That is the maximum amount of block that you can have. So eventually the attack does way more, like the multi-attack does way more damage than 999 block. So it's actually impossible to beat the heart once you get up to a certain turn. Like you can't get past whatever turn it is. I don't remember what turn that is. I know this is not great vital information, but that's why I say you got to beat it. Like you got to try and beat it earlier. Because the reason I took 11 turns there because I had a lot of block. You're probably not going to have a lot of block. Like most of your runs probably aren't going to contain that much block. So like try to beat the heart before turn 10. Oh, then again, if you got a chance against the heart, you are going to have a lot of blocks. So that's kind of like awkward. But it is, I was able to beat the heart here because I had a ton of block and I had a ton of focus. So what you need is focus is the scaling damage that I needed to do. I could have maybe had an extra thing that did like lightning damage. That probably would have been better. I was kind of utilizing the dark orbs as like a replacement because I didn't have enough lightning damage. It worked out for me, but I did feel like I was lacking damage there a little bit. But I feel like it's better to have enough block than to have too much block than to have enough damage in most cases. Though it could be the case where you have too much block, you never have any damage and you just die. So it's kind of awkward. There's like very much so a give and take in this game, especially against the heart. I wish I had the thing where I could replay it and explain to you exactly what I would be what I'm thinking as a person watching myself play it. Because I'm sure I made mistakes there. I'm sure there were better ways that I could have handled that as well. But I don't have the replay thing on, so the problem, the thing that this deck did well was it built up to a certain point pretty quickly. The deck wasn't too big, 25 cards. It built up pretty quickly. It had enough powers that like those 20 and exhaust cards, that those 25 cards went down to like maybe like 18, 17 to cycle through. And I had Medkit. If I didn't have Medkit was such a key pickup because the heart's statuses would have definitely hurt me. It would have been a little more painful without that. Medkit is a pretty good pickup against the heart because you can get rid of those statuses without worrying too much. Also, energy, like, it's such a balance. You need energy, draw, block, and damage. You need all 4 of those. The deck has to do that well to beat the heart. It's very much so a balancing act. Slay the Spire. And it's hard to know what's the right balance unless you play the game a ton. And even if you play the game a ton, like me, it's still hard. There's still a lot of times that I fuck that up, you know? There's still plenty of times that I've messed up the balance. I take one too many block cards and basically have a dead draw, and then I die. I was trying to be very selective about certain things here. Like, we could go back. I may have lost. Remember when I was thinking about getting Static Discharge for the heart fight? I may have lost that fight just now, or a little more, or at least lost more damage, gotten more damage taken, had I taken that card. I ultimately decided to pass on it, and it was lucky that I did, because it would have done absolutely nothing in any of the fights going forward. So Static Discharge is when you get hit, it creates lightning orbs. Well, I didn't get hit in the next fight. I didn't get hit in the... Oh, I did get hit in the Dono and Deca fight. I did take damage there. But I didn't take enough for that to make a difference. I took, like, I think 1 or 2 hits there. And that would have just been a couple extra lightnings. Maybe that would have helped, actually. Because the Dono and Deca fight, I almost fucked up on. Then the Time Eater fight, I think I took 1, maybe 2 hits there. And it really wouldn't have helped there. Then I took 1 hit in the Sword, Shield, and Spear fight. So it really wouldn't have helped there. And then I took almost no hits against the heart. I took like 15 damage, which I think was the big attack. So that would have been 1 hit. So that Static Discharge was basically a dead draw on the deck. So if I drew that instead of something that I needed, I would have been super fucked, I think. There was another card that I was considering grabbing at the end as well. And I think that same thing. Same situation. Sometimes it's just too much of things. Like, I was offered more cool-headeds. I had 3 cool-headed pluses. I was offered more of them. And I used to think when I first started playing, I was like, hey, this is draw and block. And I have a ton of energy. This is good. But, like, having too many of them just prevents you. Even though it's draw, it's still, like, you have to pay 1 to play it. So it just prevents you from getting, like, something else that maybe is really good and useful. The game is just hard. The game is just really hard. You know? I lost, like, what? That wasn't on stream. Let's see. What was on stream? This was on stream. I lost on floor 10. This was on stream. Lost on floor 27. This was not on stream. So I lost 3 in a row before winning. I've been playing a lot of Defect, as you can see. This was just like a totally different game, though. You've never lost a game of SDS, bro? So this one, the reason even though you didn't see it, I did this off stream, but the reason I was able to beat the heart is because I had this great combination of playing a ton of power cards and having Birdface earn, which would give me 2 HP every time I played a power card. So I survived the entire run by being able to just heal because I got that early, and by playing a fuck ton of powers like Creative AI, which gives you a random power card. So I was able to scale through all these powers, which was fine, which was good, but it was also slow to build up. So I had to make sure that I had a shit ton of, like, draw and things like that. Well, actually it was more like I had things like recycle that would exhaust cards so I could get to my cards quicker, and double energy to get more energy and stuff. I actually didn't have a ton of draw here, which is kind of wild. I also had Echo Form. I had 2 Echo Forms. I don't know. It's hard to explain a run that you guys didn't see because, especially since, like, there's many reasons why I won this one. Snack OI allowed me to not worry about how expensive cards were. Like, I would never take a Thunderstrike, but that became my main damage source. But then, you know, I lost another, like, 4 in a row and then won this other one. I've actually been playing a ton of Defect off stream. And this was the total opposite. This is a totally different one. Small deck, 19 cards, and then all 0 cost cards. So I didn't need any energy. We were just building off of claws and steam barriers and shit like that. Holograms. That's the beauty of Slay the Spire. You go through it. Look at this. This is like fucking 10 losses in a row. It also depends because each character is unique and more difficult to deal with and everything too. Anyway, I'm rambling at this point. I don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about. Cowboy Hat is the best. You've never lost against Slay the Spire. That's true. Cowboy Hat is the best. Unfortunately, he won't be in Slay the Spire 2. Which is really sad. Like, I think he will, but he's not going to be a playable character. I think he's going to secretly be like the big boss at the end. Which, rest in peace to the Defect. Anyway, I appreciate everybody hanging out. It's 12:15. Sorry I was late today. We got a nice little win on stream, and I'll be back on tomorrow. I will be back tomorrow. I'm gonna head out a little early. I appreciate everybody chilling. I appreciate everybody watching. Thank you, Upleamer, with the 45 stream streak. Appreciate you. You guys go show, I think, I don't know how to pronounce this person's name. So I don't want to say it the way it reads because I don't want to insult them if it's not that. So they're a nice streamer though. I like them. Go check them out. Tism, that's what I thought too. But I don't know for sure. Show them some love. I will catch you guys tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Eastern time. I will be earlier than I was today. Good night, everyone.